Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's video I did on this eyeshadow look, and this is normally my go-to makeup look that if I have to go to an event or like just to go out and I feel like wearing eyeshadow, I tend to do this look. And I used these palettes, and these are normally, I have like a whole bunch of other palettes, but these are my like main go-to palettes. I use the Modern Renaissance palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I also used you guys see me use that all the time, but this one I also use all the time, and this is the Violet Voss Holy Grail palette. And they have such beautiful colors in them. They have, like, for me when I buy eyeshadows, like, I'm not gonna buy a $40 palette that has two beautiful colors and I'm only gonna use those two and not use the other ones. But these two palettes, for women of color especially, get your hands on these two palettes, because sometimes a lot of colors in eyeshadow palettes, they don't look too good on women of color. It looks kind of ashy, but these two palettes right here are amazing for women of color, and if anybody else, make that known for women of color that these two eyeshadow palettes are amazing. So yeah, I am washing clothes right now and I did not find a nice shirt, so I just have like this white thing on, just so you guys don't think that I'm not wearing a shirt. But I hope you guys like this makeup look. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help my channel grow, and stay tuned for some more videos. Bye guys. Always my animals want to do something to like mess up my freaking thing. Alright. So I'm gonna start by taking my Urban Decay. I already have my brows. I did one eye off camera, my whole face. I have it in like my last video of my New Year's Eve makeup. That's the face makeup. I did one eye and my face already so that I could really be in depth with how to do the eyeshadow. So I'm gonna by just putting a little bit of the eyeshadow primer, because a little bit goes along with this product. And I'm gonna start by blending it out with my finger, but then later I'm gonna go in with a brush because of my long nails. I don't reach in some of the corners, so. And then I'm gonna go in with this brush. And this is just like a pointy brush that could get into like precise places, so they like fit right in there. So I'm just I'm not pressing super hard, but I'm just spreading it all around my eye. And also just anywhere where I'm going to be applying eyeshadow, I'm making sure that I get everywhere covered with the eyeshadow primer. Tempera. And just it's very important when you're doing eyeshadow that you coat the whole brush. And I'm just gonna take that and set my whole eyelid. And the purpose of doing this, I mentioned in my last video, is just so that we set the eyeshadow primer, and that when we do the eyeshadow, it's easier to blend out. I'm going to take the brush that comes in the Modern Renaissance palette and use that fluffy side, and I'm gonna clean off the brush using this Sephora Daily Brush Cleaner. And I sprayed it directly onto a napkin, and I'm just gonna go here. You see how much eyeshadow is coming off? This is very important when doing eyeshadow, because sometimes when you've used like the brush for the previous use, you're gonna have that color and then the color that you just dipped into, and that's what makes an eyeshadow look very muddy. So you don't want that. So get your hands on that. And it's orange in the Modern Renaissance palette. And what I'm going to do circular motions and just work that up into my crease. And I'm going to make sure that I only keep it in my crease down here. Some of the colors that we're going to be using later on, I'm not going to bring them all the way down here. I'm just going to keep it here. And if you feel like you need to get more product, just go and dip back in just to build it up. Okay. And make sure that you're coating the whole brush. Pretty good amount on the brush. Focus that over here. It's gonna kind of fall into the lid, but I'm not even doing it super hard, lightly doing circular motions. And I'm not bringing it all the way in there, I'm just keeping that over here. Nice brush that gets into smaller places. Love, this was red ochre, by the way. And I'm gonna dip into Love Letter and Cypress Umber, mixing those two together. When I mix those two together, I'm gonna just deepen up my crease so that you can really see my crease. And I'm just gonna keep it literally right there, that's it. And I'm just gonna build it up a little. All those three shades together. And I'm not pressing super hard because I want like the creation that I did to stay there, so I'm lightly just blending them out so that they look seamless and that they go together. Your desired look. Sometimes blending could take like 3 seconds and sometimes blending could take like 20 minutes. 2. The Violet Voss Holy Grail palette, and these have beautiful shades in it. This is what the palette looks like. And I'm just gonna go ahead and do a lip color, and I'm going to be mixing Awesome Sauce and Toffee, and these two colors together are super nice. So when I put this, I'm just gonna put this on my lid, and the lid is where you could still see a little bit of the eyeshadow primer. And I'm just going to, it's like a packing motion. You're packing the color on, but then you're like swiping it across. And I'm making sure that I don't get that before. That burnt orange, that the first color that I put up in my crease, that color, those are called transition shades. And what a transition shade is so that when we start getting to more bold colors, it looks more natural, and that transition shade helps to transition into those bold and colorful colors. So you want something not to go from like your skin color to then a bright blue. Use a transition color so that it goes together and it comes out nicely. You guys are probably going to see my cat in the background. So take Cool Beans. It helps to bring out the whole eye makeup. Even if you're not doing eyeshadow, just put a little like light color, and that will make your eyes and your whole makeup pop like insane. So while I'm doing that, I can, I'm just gonna put some glue on my lash, the brush, and just smoke out my lash line. Take that color hashtag, and it's such a pretty orange. It would be like super pretty in like any type of sunset eye makeup look. I might do that for the summer. And I'm just going to put that in my crease just so that it's very nice. So now I'm just going to go with the Real Mascara, and I'm going to do wiggly motions. But first I'm like running the brush, doing like a full turn. And you will find that it feels so much better when you this in my lips. But I'm just going to take this Too Faced Melted Chocolate Liquefied Metallic Lipstick. And this, I love this color. On dark, especially on dark lemon and luminous color. Girl. For the eye makeup look, guys, I really hope that you enjoy this. If you do recreate this look, tag me in a picture on Instagram, whatever, because it will make me super happy. Bye guys, see you next time.